Yeah, so I'm like still getting up and trying to work, but then partway through the day I'll just be like, oh my god, I'm so like exhausted, I'm worn out, I'm tired. My throat is primarily the problem right now, is it's just like, it just kind of hurts. It just kind of hurts. And I wish I could do something about it. How did I not hit this guy? What is the actual radius of that spell? And why does it suck? Alright, so this looks almost more like the burned, like the ruins that we found. This looks like this place did. The Scorched Ruins. They have the, kind of the same... Oh no, they have customized icons. Interesting. But they have a similar, like, the whatever these... I can't tell if it's like melty building or if it's like actually cloth or what exactly this stuff is, but it's the same in both places. So I wonder if it'll... I mean, it probably won't have a lot to do, but it might have like a scant few things to look around and find. We'll do that. What's up, Skid? Oh, is that doggos I hear? Oh. Yo. Watch out, sheep. Good dodge. Come here. Yeah. Got his ass. Took the mushroom. Switched to a new sword. A few play sessions ago, yeah. Like, pretty much after the first night, I was like, the Sword of Night and Flame is not working for me. I switched a hot minute ago. I've beat multiple bosses with this sword. You know, it might have been after the second night. I might have powered through that one boss, the jumpy dragon boy with the Sword of Night and Flame. That's just because the fire is so strong. No, I got you. But yeah, I switched a bit ago. This is just doing, like, so much more damage on regular enemies. I don't like fighting with big weapons very much because I think the game is not very well suited for that. It's definitely much more suited for playing with faster weapons or lighter weapons, but this thing does big damage and it scales on faith, and that's why I'm using it. So I just kind of have to suffer through the fact that I don't really like the playstyle of big weapons very much. But it's fine. Yeah, it does. It does. I mean, one of the inadequacies of this game is that it doesn't actually tell you, like, how much poise damage it does. It's just not a stat they give you for... I don't know. I'm sure there's some reason in Miyazaki's mind that it's not relevant information for the player when in these types of games, but I think he's wrong and stupid for that, so it is what it is. Yeah, but I don't, like... I know you can, I just don't think that that's fun. I don't think that that's fun. I probably never will. Alright, dogs. What you say? Alright. Yep, I get it. The other annoying thing about the way that they make these games is, like, these dogs will just knock you out of actions with tiny little bites. It's like, if poise damage was just strictly related to, like, how much actual damage you did to something, I think it would actually be a good mechanic. But unfortunately, it has nothing to do... Well, it probably has something to do with how much damage you do, but more functionally, it's more related to, like, the attack type and the weapon type that you're doing as far as how much poise you do and how many hits you can take before you stagger and before you are opened up for a crit and stuff like that. I just think that that's unintuitive and annoying to have to feel out constantly with every weapon, with every enemy. Is there something down there? Oh, you can go down in this hole. That's interesting. You gonna get up here? Come on up, bud. Yeah, and I think colossal weapons are just I don't know. I just don't think it's that much. Like I think it's part of the problem with the way that they've started making. From Software started making their games where they're like, okay, well, we have to bounce around somebody using the biggest weapon in the game and make sure that they can't like 4-hit a boss because they do so much damage in one swing. And all I have to do is find 4 windows to hit that swing, and it's like, okay, well, designing around that really turns these bosses into a fucking nuisance. So in a world, in a way, I kind of resent colossal weapons or like really big weapons. I think that they're part of the arms race problem where people are just like, well, I know if I just get strength and I just get the biggest weapon I can find that has the best strength scaling and the most base damage, then I'll do a ton of damage as long as I can hit a few times. It's like, okay, well, it is a strategy. It is a strategy. A pot person. Hello, pot person. Can I have what's in your pot? Hello. Oh, what a whiff. That was amazing. Oh, he had a fragment. Yo. Look at, oh, what's up? Oh, this motherfucker. Cool. I do also love fighting these guys.
I like big weapons and I cannot lie.
I know you do. Yo. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. I forgot I'm not two-handing. Motherfucker's gonna kill me. Okay, I gotta drink off. We're chilling. I need stamina, bro. Can you chill? No, stop. I got him. He was the guardian of the pot man. He did not do his job, and for that I am grateful. There's some stuff down there. But yeah, this weapon, as far as faith scaling weapons go, it's just like one of only a handful in the game, and I won't deny that it does have a decent chance of staggering enemies, which does make it a pretty effective choice. But mostly it just happened to be something that I had already upgraded to +10, so why is it so fucking hard to see, bro? What is going on? I will not deny that most of the reason I'm using it is purely out of convenience, because I think I leveled up this weapon to try to fight Melania with, and that went obviously poorly because it's a big slow weapon and she is a fucking nightmare to fight. So I think I abandoned it and it was just chilling in my stuff when I was looking for something that felt like it would. I think the main problem with the Sword of Night and Flame is just that it's so Even two-handing it doesn't do like half as much damage as one-handing this thing. And I think it's because its scaling is split. Let me find it really quick. Let's see here. There it is. So yeah, it's DDBB, which you're like, wow, that's a lot of stats that it scales off of. If you have like high int and high faith, that should balance out pretty well. Well, my int is 36 and my faith is 55. But when you compare that, hold on, I'll just equip it really quick. I gotta take it off because it makes me too heavy. When you compare that to this guy, who's EDB, but it's like, so it's 281 plus 591. 281, 591 is 872 damage, attack power, total, which is really good. Even with magic damage and fire damage added together on top of its physical damage, which is 270, and then you get 112 and 100 and 200, or sorry, it's 270, 212, and 238. 270, 212, 238. It's 5. $508 plus the 270, 212, 238. It's like 720 damage. And that just is like, I don't know, it just doesn't hit that hard. It just doesn't, I don't know. I'm not sure why, because the damage numbers, as I just did the math there, seem like they should be fine. But this is more, actually, you can just see that this is more, because it's 281, 252, and 239 versus 270, 212, and 238. So, like, 212 is 40 less than 252. And 281 versus the 270 is 11 more. And the other number is like 1 off, but that's still hanging almost 50 attack power relatively. And I don't know if it's a weakness to holy in this area, but it seems like stuff gets hurt more by the holy damage. And that could just be observer bias or confirmation bias, because I want to use this sword compared to this one. But I don't, for whatever reason, and I don't think I have anything that would be like buffing holy damage that I'm outputting. So it is a little bit stronger. But then when you pile on the fact that it does way better poise damage because it's bigger for no other reason, weight 10 versus weight 4, it just really outperforms. Even its unique ability, weirdly enough. I love the sort of Night and Flame's unique stance where you can do 2 separate spell casts. It's like my favorite thing. I love that weapon so much. But it's honestly so fucking slow to do that. The actual capacity for those abilities, those spells to hit, is terrible. The flame AoE is, I don't know if they made it worse or what, but I swear to God that shit barely hits. You put like the tiniest hill in the way and it just like doesn't make it. I could do it. I could be standing right next to this person, but if I'm like up here, I'm not gonna hit him. And I don't understand. I don't understand why it's so bad. So I don't know. I just struggled with using it for a bit. I like it. I really like it. I love the flavor of it. I think it's such a cool weapon, but Boy, does it suck ass at doing the one thing that you need to do in this game, which is do damage consistently without worrying about missing all the time. Yeah, so that was like 1,200 damage two-handing this against that guy. Let me go find one other dude on the ground. Hold on. I just want to make sure that I didn't like trick myself into thinking that this thing is. What are you yelling at? Are you okay? Hey, are you okay? Do you need a minute? Let me see if I can find one more guy who's bent over and not gonna attack me, because that did 1,200 damage to that guy. Let me see if I can find a goober, and I'll hit him. I'll just do one. That was a light attack, by the way, too. There's a light attack with that sword. I hear somebody. Hold on. There he is. Okay, ready? Same exact scenario. Defenseless enemy, two-handed sword, light attack. It's short 100+ damage from that attack power difference that it has. I don't know. I don't know why it's so bad. I know they nerfed it, but like, what are you okay, Jayla? Are you okay? Are you alright? You can be alright. There's a lot of bloodstains here, guys. Yeah, those are. They did. They nerfed it. They nerfed it into the fucking ground. Jesus. Shattered stone talisman. I wonder what that does. Why are there so many bloodstains? I don't think you're supposed to go this way to get down here. Did people just not realize that? I thought there was another hole. Let's see what that thingy is. Raise potency of kicking and stomping skills. I guess that's kind of cool. That mask boosts dexterity, which is kind of interesting. Okay, let me see if I can find that other spot that I saw the hole. I'm a little... Oh, right here. Yeah, I think you're supposed to go down here. Like, there's no bloodstains here. This looks like a much more approachable fall. Yeah. Why is everybody jumping off that other spot? You silly asses. Come over here. Oh, I'm fat rolling? Because I still have the... There you go. Oh yeah, and all the katanas in this game are fucking so strong because they're so fast. And bleed is such a potent ability, and they all do it. So congrats on winning the weapon lottery and like finding something that you like playing with that's just inherently strong in this game. Meanwhile, I'll be miserable over here praying for a mace at some point to be fun to play with, because that's my favorite kind of weapon to play these games with. But they're almost always dog shit. Moral of the story is I forced myself into playing with bad weapons because I just enjoy the style of playing with them. Like, I love that maces break shields and maces do high poise damage, while being relatively light and easy to use if you're not like a super strength build. I think that's like such a nice, like, I don't know. And then there's like not a single good mace in this game. Not a single fucking one. But there are 1,000 katanas and they're all good. Because they all do bleed. And everything is vulnerable to bleed. So you just eviscerate stuff. The Ruins Greatsword? Do I have that laying around in here somewhere? Ruins Greatsword. Oh, this one. Yeah, I do. Yep. 50 strength, weighs 23. B strength scaling unupgraded. That's the other thing that pisses me off, by the way. It's like, what's the... Just tell me. I don't care. It's not a spoiler. I could plus 10 it myself. I don't want to. What's the strength scaling attribute on this weapon if it's plus 10? Does it go to A? Because I think the thing that pisses me off the most... S. I swear to God. Maybe I should look this up really quick. Or if somebody wants to look it up for me, that's fine. Is there a single S faith scaling weapon in this game? Because I got this to plus 10 and it goes to A. But that's not S. I've got this to plus 10 and it's B. It's not S. What else do we have in here that's like pretty upgraded for a faith weapon? I got the Magma Worm Scale Sword to plus 9, but I bet at plus 10 it's still not an S. What else do we got in here? How are you supposed to know besides wasting a ton of mats? You're not. Actually, you might be able to preview it. You might be able to... I think this game, you can maybe look at what it looks like maxed out, even if you don't have the materials for it. Maybe at the upgrade guy. But if you can't, the answer to your question is you're not. You're not supposed to know. You are supposed to use the mats and pray and hope. So, yeah, I mean, that's just how it is. But like deadass, some of these gargoyle weapons might maybe get to at least A faith scaling. I see some holy damage on them. Some lightning damage on this. Oh, these twin axes are new though. These could be cool, by the way. I would use these. They could be awesome. Let's see here. The Envoy's Longhorn maybe gets high. I'm not sure. I mean, these are all great hammers, which is like really one step beyond the mace gameplay that I want. And then there's the Colossal hammers, which is even sillier to me. Let's see. Clean Rot Spear, Bolted Grand Sex. D. I got the Wing Sight to plus 9. It's at C. Don't count that. This thing's at B at plus 8, but not great. Yeah, the Coated Sword gets A. I have that. I have that one. And fun fact, its base damage is so shitty that it's still not good. Where did it go? Coated Sword, where'd you go? There you are. Yeah. It's cool because it's unblockable, but it does no physical damage, which is how it's unblockable. So you get, you get 500 holy damage out of it, but and the other thing is it is just a regular straight sword, so it's quite fast. Staff of the Guilty. Which I may not have because I assume it goes right in here. I assume that's a colossal hammer type, like the Staff of the Avatar, would be my guess. I wonder if Staff of the Guilty is from this DLC as well. Part of the reason I didn't want to look it up is because I don't want the results tainted by stuff that I haven't found yet. But yeah, no, it sucks, man. It sucks being a Faith player in this because it's so easy to find S rank strength and dex, and maybe there's no S rank. No, surely there's an S rank int, like a staff. Oh wait, no, Staff of the Guilty. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's a glintstone staff. Well, it's not even a real way. That's not even a real weapon. And it boosts thorn sorcery, so you're supposed to cast spells with it. What am I using? I have the Golden Order Greatsword, which is only B faith scaling. And for it being a greatsword and having E strength scaling, it's like, okay, well that sucks ass too. Anyway, my disappointment with the weapon selection in this game. Let me see your other swords. Okay. I have a few. This is not all swords I own. This is just the ones that I tried to keep that are unique. I have the Michelin Knight's sword in here, which is not a unique weapon. The Golden Epitaph. I was using this for a while, but as you can see, it's at C Faith at +9, and I don't think it even gets to B if I get it to +10, which I think is why I swapped off of it. The Coated Sword, a Sword of Night and Flame. This is DLC new. I have Blasphemous Blade. Gross. It doesn't do holy damage. It might be a good faith weapon, but it's not. It doesn't do holy damage. You have the good S word, right? I know. Like that's right. It's this one. I know, but that's. It's not an S rank. Why couldn't we get an S rank faith weapon? I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get why they denied us. It sucks. This thing says it's S. Okay, which one? The Coated Sword is? No. No, it's not. I mean, maybe if you put well, it has a unique skill on it. So it already has a skill. I don't think so. Whatever thing you're looking at, I don't think that's true, because unless you can go above +10 for unique weapons, I don't think that's the case. Anyway, my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined by Elden Ring every time I boot it up and there's... Oh, S grade with enhancements? You don't know what that means. Well, it means that person doesn't know what they're talking about, or they made a typo, or both, because it doesn't. It doesn't. Maybe you can replace the unblockable blade thing on it for something else. I never tried. I don't know. But yeah, at least it caps at +10. I'm fairly confident, and I don't think it goes any higher than that. So, like I said, it's just the cross I bear and the martyr that I want to be in this scenario. I realize I don't have to play a faith build, but I like doing that, and this game just really fucking ruins the fun of that in a lot of the worst ways. Where it's like, I would love to have an S attribute scaling weapon that I used, but they truly and legitimately do not exist as just like a regular weapon where you go /E/. I would have made a, like, if there was a fucking katana or something that had S faith attribute scaling, I would have gone Dex. I never go Dex. Ouch. Excuse you. I would have done it. What are we dealing with here? Are you goobers just waiting for me with your little bobs? Oh, that's a lot of fire. Shit. Stop it! You dickhead. I didn't even see these guys. Were they even here? Why did you just cast at me? Stop it. Fuck off. We got him. Are these items for me to take? They kind of look... Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Golden Arcs. Odds that it's a good spell. Releases a procession of golden arcs with the swing of the arm. Sorcery that includes a tower, wielded as an incantation, a spiral. Swing of the arm releases a procession of golden arcs. Charging enhances potency. Okay. I mean, they might not be bad. But it might not be bad, but it might not be good, I guess. We'll find out. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello? So am I down below the spot where everybody was leaping to their doom? I can't even tell anymore. Oh yeah, they're there. The bloodstains. Yep, okay. I was right. So you just go the other way. Don't jump off that spot. That's silly. Go the other way. There's items that way too. You might as well. Alrighty, let's jump down here. Are there any more lads that are gonna like ambush me down here? Yeah, that's I think you've kind of hit the nail on the head with a colossal sized hammer there, Skid. That's kind of been my opinion about Elden Ring the whole time. Is I just think that they do a disservice to themselves when they've set themselves up the way that they have. That's truly my biggest frustration. Is I just don't think the game is particularly. I just don't think they thought very well through the balance, and that's kind of evident in a lot of ways in Elden Ring. Is that it doesn't actually feel like a very well balanced game. A strength-based staff, but see, that's the thing, is I think those exist. Well, are you talking about one that you could use as a focus for casting? Because I guess those probably don't exist. But like, even this has, like, look at this one. Staff of the Guilty has D strength scaling at base. It doesn't have good base physical attack power because it's supposed to be for casting. Like, all of these are supposed to be focuses for sorceries. But that, I mean, like, and like here, so here's the real problem. Is like, if you look at the Erdtree seal, yeah, it has S faith scaling. Of course it does. It's the best seal in the game for scaling the most amount of incantations. So, I'm not even surprised. Like, that doesn't surprise me at all that it's that good. The Dragon Communion Seal has S arcane scaling as another example. So, this Godslayer seal might even have good faith scaling at max. They put all the good faith scaling on the seals, which are there to boost or to allow you to cast incantations, and it does a good job of boosting the effectiveness of said incantations. However, it does so at the cost of the fact that they were like, oh well, yeah, if you've got faith in your build, you must be a caster, and it's like, well, no, because casting sucks really bad in this game, like really bad. It's the worst game for Magic players that they've ever put out. I love having Magic in my build, but this game makes me feel stupid for having Magic in my build. Meanwhile, you will have people say that Magic is the easy mode of playing From Software games, but I don't think those people have ever actually played a Magic build. They've seen one guy who hyper-optimizes for one kill, and they think that that's how everything goes, but the reality is, most of the time, it's not like that. And Magic tends to be very unwieldy. So, yeah, that's really what it comes down to. This game is the first game where I walked away from it and I was like, I did not have fun playing the way that I typically like to play. And that was my biggest bummer with this game. Also, it's too big. Also, the base game is too fucking big, but that's maybe a hot take the world is not ready for yet. But I definitely walked away from it and I was like, damn, man. No fun maces. No fun regular maces. So many of the fun weapons in this game are for extreme builds. For builds that are all or nothing into one thing and they don't have any sort of like... you're just expecting to basically win on that one condition. And more I find that is typically the way people like to play. And in all honesty, I really don't want to take anything away from those players. I just wish there was something for me as well. And that's, I think, the thesis statement for me. Where the actual fuck am I? Oh. Okay. Bonnie Village. What is the Moonlight Sword scales? I don't even... Yeah. Talking about Moonlight Greatsword? I actually don't know if I found that in this game. Hold on. Did I maybe put it in my chest? Yeah, but I don't know why it's not in my inventory then. Because I wouldn't have put it away. Oh, that's right. It's because it's called the Dark Moon Greatsword. Right. And it's int scaling because it's Ronnie. It does frost build up, which is kind of cool. But I'm not an int build, so it's kind of not cool. Where's that new spell at? Let's go ahead and grab it and try it. There it is. Golden Arcs. And I got another slot, so we'll throw in... Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I ever tried this litany spell. Still getting broken runes from the skulls. That hasn't changed. I see that I can summon a spirit, which is a little bit disconcerting. Bonnie Village. It's kind of just an absurd number of pots so far. know you didn't just try to draw a weapon on me. Oh, there's a regular person here. Greater Potentate. Alright. Can tell already that guy's gonna be a pain in my ass. There's a bridge that goes that way. Boy, it'd be really cool if that took me to another map, wouldn't it? What up, boys? Stop throwing shit at me. I'm gonna come back here, I think. I kind of want to see if this goes to the other map fragment. Let's go see it. At least goes away from the frame rate lag, which is always lovely. This is very typical of From Software, but it does just make me laugh. Like, you're telling me they couldn't figure out how to have a gently swaying drawbridge and then have the physics to put an item on it. And this is probably in the base game as well. I bet if you take a skull to one of the drawbridges in the base game, it does the exact same thing. This is not unique to the DLC, but like, really, and I like my character also is not like, this is just an invisible floor with a bridge drawn over it that's moving. I just think that's so strange. Surely they can figure out how to do that, right? At this point? Maybe they just don't think it's necessary, but it is, what an odd design choice. I have a feeling that it's probably just the way the engine works, and I bet there are actually a lot of instances in... Alright, what the fuck is that? There are probably a lot of instances like that in the base game. In fact, maybe that's just how ground works in the game's engine, completely and entirely. That place looks kind of cool. Yeah, that's just this watery place with the waterfalls and stuff. That's cool. Man, it's so funny. So funny. Alright, should we try out this new spell? It's just so typical of magic in this game. Every fucking spell that the player can cast in this game has just a pitiable, like, distance that it can go before it just stops working. It's kind of spammable. It does decent damage. Come and get it. Come and get it, fucker. I don't even know what you're shooting at. I'm up here. Come on. I know you can figure this out. Yeah, it just locks you in that animation and you can't move for so long. Although, like, as far as a ranged battle goes, I'm not doing too bad here. And it's staggered. Oh, I regret it. It's okay, I killed it. Interesting. I would say, while it doesn't do, like, a ton of damage, the ability to charge it and the ability for it to kind of just, you can just kind of pump them out is pretty good. Like, let's try it here. We're out of... Oh! And it does a fair amount of poise. Okay, we just jumped past one another. That's interesting. Alright, we finally have a faith spell that feels like it has potential. It only took me 200 hours to find a spell that I think doesn't suck particularly badly. Oh, there's another one. The range does. Yeah, that's, I reserve my right to still say the spell is worse than what I could have hoped for. It's not perfect. It's got flaws. The range is really bad. But I just, you know, at a certain point, I can beat the range of spells in Elden Ring drum are bad drum as much as I want, but they're not going to get better. They're not going to get better. I think it would be so cool to play a version of Elden Ring where every spellcast animation doesn't lock you into this crazy long commitment of an animation for the cast, for the incantation, so that like you could cast spells in melee. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't it be cool to be able to have like the Warcaster feat from D&D in Elden Ring? Wouldn't that make magic builds just feel that much better? It sucks so hard that it's like, oh yeah, well, unless I have 100 feet of spacing exactly, because that's the exact range of the spell, but this guy can also cover 105 feet of ground with one jumping attack or one lunging attack. So I have to have like this exact amount of spacing where hopefully he won't initiate his lunge and fuck me. I don't know. Anyway. Surprised that a lot of you still move while drinking Estus Flask. It's super slow. Yeah, oh, and that's really the thing, is it's like that same speed is the speed that you move when you're casting a spell, incantation or sorcery. So it's like you are so limited. And some incantations and sorceries route you to the spot. And you can't actually move. You go, I'll demonstrate, like this one. You go down. And I can't move, and I'm holding move, and I can't, now I can move. Like, it's an ungodly amount of time. Oh, yay, we're in Pot Horror Town again. It's Chayla's favorite. Are you just gonna sit there and do that shit? Oh, you haven't seen my other new favorite spell yet, have you, Skid? If you haven't been able to watch. Oh, yep. Oh, that was bad. Oh, I might be dead. No, we're chilling. We're chilling. It's fine. You haven't seen my other favorite spell yet, have you? Check this shit out. Oh, he's trying to kill me. God damn you. Stop it. Alright, these guys don't take much lightning damage. I just get the ability to pulse lightning for a really long time. It was more effective against some water enemies that I was fighting. But Battlecasters would be fucking sick, but maybe OP and PvP. Don't know how they balance that. Right, but let's reverse that statement. Are there things that are overpowered in Elden Ring? Are there meta builds in Elden Ring? Are there things that people say are unequivocally better? Right, okay, so if they already don't balance it well enough that certain builds shine through very strongly, especially in PvP, who fucking cares if some spell builds end up in that same category, right? Like that shouldn't yeah, okay, so you can also do some spell builds that are considered very strong. That sounds great. Let's do that. I'm down. Like, they already don't give a shit about the balance. And I don't want them to. To be clear, I don't want a balanced Elden Ring experience. I don't think they would be good enough at doing it to make it still satisfying to play, or I should say From Software. I don't really care about Elden Ring specifically. I don't want a balanced From Software experience. I want to feel powerful. Like, part of playing these games, to a certain extent, is unlocking a power fantasy. So I don't want them to balance it any better or worse than they currently are. I just want casters to not get left in the fucking dirt when it comes to having things be unbalanced. You ready to get your ass fucking kicked by spellcasters still manage to get away from you? Having them have even more mobility might be scary. Yeah, I mean, PvP isn't... Yeah. The only reason you deal with this when you're playing with your wife or something is forced on you? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for a blessing, Elden Ring really sorted out the PvP scenario 100%. It's fully opt-in, finally. It's fully opt-in, with the only negative being you don't gain access to the reusable rune arcs. Like, if you do PvP, you get the rune arcs, but, like, I don't know. If you're relying on a rune arc to win, to clear a boss in Elden Ring, I think you probably have other fish that you should be frying at that point. So my hot take is that, like, actually it's totally fine that PvP is unbalanced, and because it's totally opt-in, I think it's good even. Am I close? I'm not close to that other one. We still have to go back there and solve the big pot puzzle, but I'm gonna try not to get distracted here and keep going forward for now. I noticed that behind me, the reason I checked that, behind me there is a way you could hop down a couple pots to get to that lower level. I wonder if that's just a shortcut for efficiency, or if that's a mandatory route at some point. Oh, I think I might... Oh, that's probably livable, but I don't know if I want to live it. You know? Anyway, I kind of understand your point where it's like some spellcasting still seems overpowered, but like that's like you know the weapon triangle in Fire Emblem? I feel like sometimes you are the lance user and you go up against the axe user in in From Software PvP, and it just is what it is. Sometimes you're gonna get fucked. Whatever setup you have is just particularly bad against whatever setup the other person has. And that should be okay. That person should be able to get those wins and then take the L's when their setup is bad against somebody else. So it's like, again, the personal experience versus the overall development and design decision, where it's like, I get that it might feel like sometimes spellcasters already have it all and are already doing well, but the reality is playing the game through as primarily a spell, not even primarily, as like a faith build, or by attempting to utilize spells, playing this game that way was the most miserable it's ever been for a From Software game for me. Hands down. I can't think of any other time. And I guess we should exclude Bloodborne and Sekiro from that for obvious reasons. I'm not referring very strongly to either of those games. Those games don't really have a spell. They don't attempt to deliver on a spell fantasy, so. They're doing something different. Did I find NY? I don't know what that means. New York. Okay. What context is this in? I was never looking for New York. Me personally, if it's not at me, then I guess I misinterpreted. But I have never looked at it. Oh, you're making fun of the poor rats that didn't do anything wrong. Oh, I see. Those poor harmless rats. I get it. Okay, that's just a +2 of a +1 I already had. We gotta go check the other direction now. I'm glad I went that way. The poor defense. They can't make fun of you, Fuzzy. They're completely cut off from internet communication. They didn't do anything wrong other than scurry around and be pretty big. We don't gotta pick on them for that. They're just trying to vibe. You might argue that I picked on them by murdering them, and you're not super wrong, but we don't gotta, like, turbo bully them. Oh god, there's so many. I didn't even see the one above me. Jesus Christ. Great. Cool. See, this is where I would love to have a fucking mace that I like using. I killed him. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. I'm just saying we don't have to add insult to injury. That's all I'm saying. We don't have to add insult to injury. Beast Claw Great Hammer. This cranial vessel candle stand does fire damage alongside of it. I'll let that rip for a second. Come here, boys. Oh, never mind. They are not particularly weak to fire, or what are you weak to? Anything. Pretty sure they're blind? I don't think that's an assumption I would make based on what I saw. Hey, fuck off. I'm trying to find a weapon to kill you. You're normally weak to fire. Where's my... Yeah, let's do this. Does this hurt? Oh, yeah, there we go. That's some fucking damage. Now we're talking. Can I do something stupid? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's that good shit. Fuck you guys. Alright, thanks. Oh, there's another one. What up? This is how I deal with my problems. This is how I get it out. I exploit weaknesses. And I think that's the other, like, I was talking with some friends of mine. I think maybe I even said it on stream. I don't really remember what I've talked about with this game on stream at this point, but my final hot take is just that I actually truly wish that there was more weakness exploitation that you could do in these games, where you could feel like you figured out a trick or makes something particularly easy or satisfying. That shit just does not exist in Elden Ring, like, at all. And I think I think that makes me very sad. I wish it was a lot more prevalent. I wish it felt like I had done something that caught the game by surprise. More you motherfuckers. I won't worry about my equipment. I should plus 10 this thing. Alright, you know what? You're right, game. I'll just leave it on. You're right. What was I thinking? Where is this? Healing required ahead? What am I walking into? That's not good. He whiffed. Oh, man. Oh, there's more of you. I hit that guy with the axe one. crazy. I'm gonna say, sir, I can tell you're an idiot. Fooling literally nobody. Huh. It's definitely another area or another path that I need to check out. Dropping down again. I've come this far, it doesn't really make sense to stop. Did the game think I wouldn't see him run in and hide behind that? Attack off for a second. Da, da. Oh, I'm really stuck here. Man. This place is deep. Holy shit. There's the fog wall. Way the fuck down there. That's so far. These dungeons are so big. Alright. Shitty way for my last flask to go. What's this? Oh, sorry. Try up. Oh, it did come back down. Okay. It probably just brings the elevator, which is kind of what I thought, but there wasn't any like visual indication that it was working, which is weird. Alright. There they are. There they are. Stop that. Alright, well, I mean, I will go in. I don't think it's going to go well, but we'll go in. We've got a whole other path to still explore, I think, or at least part of one. There are a few items lingering in this place that I'd like to grab, but this guy will probably kill me, so I'll have to come back down here anyway, and we'll just see what happens. I am going to try and one and done it, but I have no idea what's through here, so we'll see. Curse Blade Labyrinth. Okay. I see. Or am I just... Oh, I know what it is. Two of these motherfuckers. Boy, him making it dark really sucks, doesn't it? Alright, aggro, buddy. Oh my god. Carry me, Lutel. Oh, he's doing so much damage. Just one stab, just one stab. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna have to do that shit again. Alright, let's teleport to the top and do the run back. In a weird way, I feel like they made these like copy-paste dungeons more annoying in this DLC instead of less. By making them so long and have multiple routes through them that are sort of like you get locked out of one of them once you make a choice. Alright, you know what it's gonna be. Closer and closer to 50 vigor. Yeah, okay, so I gotta probably deal with this guy. Ouch. Alright, was it right out the gate here? It was. It's these. You're supposed to fall down, I think, to get to a different path here. Kind of freaky that it moves. I wonder if that's the actual solution to the pot puzzle in the first one. And maybe one of the pots around there just moves. I never tried jumping to them, and I would have realized that that's what I need to do had I just tried. No. I hope this isn't like a little one-off. Oh, wow. I tried to roll that shit too. I saw him coming from a mile away. I just came off the edge here. Oop. See you later, dickhead. See the one guarding that one treasure on that one ledge that I saw from down below? Maybe, maybe not. Seems like no. Real tired of this thing. I get it. They burst out of pots. It's like their whole thing. I understand. Okay, this was just a little one-off spot. Okay, that's certainly interesting in some regards. There's the guy who was guarding the ledge. It's that guy right there. I guess maybe it glows when it's coming down. Ah, yeah, while it's in motion, it glows. Okay. I mean, it looks like a fucking button, though, doesn't it? Didn't it look like it would depress to indicate that? I swear. Leo, I just looked at my mod list, so you can't hide anymore. I know you're here. I'm still waiting for the review of the Burger. The Burger. For the star of tonight's particular show. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Fuck you, dude. I'm gonna hit the Giga here. Okay, so that goes down. Wasn't there another spot? I guess not. I guess you just kind of come in and you gotta go down that hole. Yeah, you do. Okay. So, well then that does still kind of beg the question. I already ran through all that. Why didn't I figure out how to get up to that one item? Down the hole into the rat land. Did I just miss? That way goes up to the one ledge. Where does this way go? Oh, this way goes to hell. That's right. I forgot about hell. I don't much care for hell. I'm just gonna leave hell alone. What's that item? Ho ho ho. Jean-Marc Leo and the mac and cheese chicken burger was très magnifique. Chef's kiss but in French. Thank you for the Leo-esque review, but I will await the official word from the king of the Borgare. The one true eater of the chosen... Oh, look at you guys. You are after my ass. Was it... Maybe it's this way? Oh. Nope, this is more hell. I have a fire spell. Does it kill them quickly? No. Maybe if I could get some splash damage going? But not really. We'll call the fire spell a break glass in case of emergency type situation. Let's... I guess I have to drop down here again. But then... yeah, how do I get up to that? That's the place that I want to go. And there's another item right there. You are feeling aggressive, huh? No huggies. Oh god. Cut off. I'm going to kill you very much. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, wait. Isn't it right here? Oh, I died. I am confused. What am I missing? What is it with these places and the pots that just like really causes it makes it more difficult than it should be to find these side paths, I wonder. We don't have any good options at the start. And I checked out that little spot there and it wasn't much of anything. Nope. I'm just gonna ignore that. Ignore you. Fuck you. I'm gonna go down my hole. I'll take my hole, please. Whee! Maybe it is up the rat way. Do the rats hold the secret? There are so many messages in this game where people just point at a wall for no reason. It's right here. That doesn't go anywhere. And this just resets us right back to here. Come and get me, dipshits. You won't. Man, this is strange. I forgot about hell. Hello, hell, I'm back again. Wahey. Grab me. That motherfucker almost grabbed me right out of my iframes. From the critical attack. Alright. Not ideal. It's weird though, right? I guess technically it would be that spot up there. Oh, you know what? I bet that pot Oh, that message said try up. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. I think I get it. I think... Is that other one moving? I couldn't quite tell. Excuse me, sir. Sorry. Oh, almost killed myself. It's fine. We're chilling. See, that would explain why it was lit for so long. Because if it goes up to the top tier, I bet that's what it is. A bi-directional elevator. So you have to ride it down to hit the button. Wait for it to come back down again. And then when you get on it, you ride it up past where you started from. Aha! I'm a genius. I did it. I solved the puzzle. What do you guys got? Helm of Night, Armor of Night, Gauntlets of Night, Greaves of Night. Hold on. Fashion Souls is in full swing. Armor of Night. Bottomless black chest armor, cool to the touch. Flowing lines in the seeming shape of a fingerprint adorn the surface. Imprisons the wearer in utterly lightless dark, bestowed upon those born deep underground, ordaining them as sword hands of night. Okay. No special effects that I'm seeing. I'm curious about this imprisons... Alright, we'll take the head off. Whoa. I hate it. This one gets a yuck out of 10 from me. Gotta put it back on my goofy divine beast head. new shield potential? Oh, it's a small shield. Never mind. Does have a unique skill, Revenge of the Night. The outer surface is only semi-corporeal, providing reliable defense against attacks that are not physical in nature. Only 70. I wouldn't call that reliable. Unleashes the Dark of Night imbued with magic power. If used immediately after blocking an incoming attack, its power is absorbed, bolstering the strength of this skill. I'll try it. Oh, it's so fucking small. Are you kidding me, game? That's it? Dude. It doesn't fucking go anywhere. Which, granted, you don't need it to necessarily, but no, that ain't it. It's like, it's just this. It's literally just shooting a Night Shard. Which maybe it upgrades to Night Comet if you block an attack and then use it, but that's dog shit. Okay, maybe it's not dog shit, but like, come on. Alright. Well, I spent another night in a side. Oh my god. The sprint button and the backstep button and the roll button are all the same button. What you just saw there is a byproduct of the fact that they tied 3 evasive actions all to the same button. And I know it's only 50,000 runes, which is why I'm just going to run there, and if I don't make it, then so be it, they're gone. But if I do make it, I'll grab them and then we'll leave. But yeah, in case you don't know, because you don't play From Software games, they tie all of the movement... Oh, this is Elden 2.0. I went the wrong way. They tie all of these evasive buttons together on the same fucking... or evasive movements into the same button. Which, if you're looking, is the circle button on a PlayStation controller, or it's the, you know, the whatever button on other controllers, who cares? It's the right button. It is the system agnostic right button of the 4 symbol buttons. And unfortunately, the way that it works is if you are neutral, as in you are not moving in any specific direction, a tap of that button or a press and a hold of that button will force you to, in both scenarios, will force you to do a backstep. The intention is that you would use the tap functionality for the backstepping, and when you are pressing and holding the button, you are probably intending on running somewhere. Because if you are moving in a direction, you press and hold the button, that is how you sprint. I do not know to this day why From Software cannot... Ruru, I am ranting. Will you zip it, cat? No, it's my rant time. You sing the song of your people some other time. Ruru. Shh. Stop. To this day, it's been this way since, I think, Dark Souls 1. Maybe even since Demon Souls. To this day, From Software refuses to just make it so that if you aren't moving, but you press and hold the button, then it does not do a backstep. I don't think it would be that hard to detect a press and hold. Like, I guess what I'm asking for is maybe a little unrealistic, because what I'm actually asking for is for the release of the button to be what initiates a backstep, and some people might not prefer that. They might. But honestly, who fucking uses backsteps when you play this game? What I'm actually asking for is them to delete the backstep function. Just get rid of it. It's worthless. Please. I swear. But anyway, that's why I died. Is because I was pressing and holding to start running. I was going to do a running jump off of the thingy, so I made sure I cleared the little ledge. And instead of clearing the ledge, I went backwards. So, in some ways, I cleared the ledge. I just went and cleared the wrong ledge. You could argue. Oh, fuck. I forgot about those guys. I don't really want to fight them again. We're good. We're chilling. So, all that was across this bridge... Let me make sure I'm not going to get attacked. All that was across this bridge was this jail. Interesting. Okay. I gotta kill this guy. Sir, why are you naked? Oh, he is fast with that. Jesus. Really? What did you just do? Oh my god! Sir. You better fucking stop that sharpening animation. Was he healing when he hits me? Fuck you, dude. That's it. Sorry, guys. I did not see how many of them. Ah. Ouch. Oh. My god, what's the knife he was using? Aw, who broke the bridge? I have to go down into Dog City. Yeah. Oh. Oh. We take those. I did just have a second thought about it, and I'm pretty sure I could probably get across that bridge gap with the horse. I don't know why I didn't think about it in the first place to just jump across, but I did want to see if there was... Oh, I don't need to. Never mind. Like, I swear I heard dog noises. Oh. What is this? Interesting. It's like a statue of a snake coiled up there. I feel like there's some threat here that I haven't neutralized yet because the summoning sign is still... Yeah, you can't quite make that. Summoning sign is still present. So... what did I not find? Weird. Yeah, you can't quite make that. It's very strange to me that I have a summoning sign active, but nothing to fight with it. And it's only in that village. So I'm headed out this way. I went down here, so I was hoping this would somehow lead this way down to the map, but obviously I see now that was not likely to be the case. Oh, this is going to end up roping me back up this way. Huh. For pity's sake, your place is in the jar. Nigh sainthood itself awaits you within. For shamans like you, this is your lot. Life were you accorded for this alone. Life were you accorded for this alone. Oh, whip item. A whip weapon. I think there have been a few whips in the game already. That's not a new weapon type, but a tooth whip is kind of a fucked up thing to imagine. Yeah, we just have this like really big plateaued forest. No obvious way to get down here yet either. Somewhere a great rune has broken. And so too has a powerful charm. What the fuck does that mean? Bird jump scare. You're welcome. I got no beef wolfies. If you don't have any items, I'll just leave. Oh. Well, that's going to be a pain in my ass. Can you knock that the fuck off? guy? I can't lock on him. Are you even killable? I legitimately don't know if I'm even doing damage. I actually don't think I am. Is he bugged? Or is he unkillable? Those track you. I don't know that. Yeah, I can't lock on them. I don't think I can hurt this guy. I just need to run. That is insane. Why is he unkillable? Oh. This is... okay, I see. Rabith's Rise. Kind of confused about what the purpose of the spirit spring is if you can just... Hello? What the fuck? Why do buttons not work in this DLC the way buttons are supposed to work? A cannon. Does the button work to go down? Annoying. A cannon weapon, huh? Ballista, big strength weapon. Lips are dex. This is strength. Hone blade. Restores very small amount of HP when it squarely strikes an enemy. The ballista only has a kick. Oh, that'll work. Oh, we're definitely not going up that way. Dog. Dog. Okay. I've been dehorsed. Shadow Keep Church District. What is that? I guess it's flooded. I didn't even put that together. I thought maybe just the floor was blue. But no, there's crabs and shit. I don't even really want to necessarily be here yet. I'm actually way more curious. Thank you. Way more curious what this is. And if maybe... Bridge leading to the village. I'm wondering if maybe the great rune that broke has something to do with whatever this is. So that's where I'm gonna go. No horse ahead. Some truly genius level commentary from the messages. Whoa. 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 We appear to be in skeleton country right now. What the fuck? Excuse me, game? The skeletons just did what? Leapt into the sky, levitated, and doused me in a breath attack? That's fucking insane. They all appear to be capable of doing it too. That's wild. Oh, that's not good. Not now, pig. That was kind of a wild ride. Are they like protecting something though? Or is it just a few random ass skeletons on this ledge? Didn't expect bird. Oh, not these motherfuckers. What bird? Forager Brood Cookbook. Why am I friends with a shrimp now? I definitely almost attacked him on sight. I thought maybe with all the skeletons here, there might be like a night bird that spawns here, but it is night. Wow, what a whiff. I have no idea what bird they're referring to. I think this top area is a bit of a wash. It's kind of weird there's a bunch of skeletons that spawn up here, but there wasn't really anything that interesting or like a super good reason to come up here, other than to make sure there wasn't anything up here. Oh, another bird jump scare. I really love that this game just does that. It's so cool. It definitely doesn't give me a fucking heart attack every time. It's fucking random, non-threatening hawks. Just screech. Hey, are you guys mad? Oh, yep, you. Yep. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I'm dead. What the fuck? I couldn't hit that guy a single time? Really? That was weird as hell. All right. It's a lot of wolves, game. Ooh. Is that the big ass spell? Usable on swords, colossal swords except it grants affinities and skills to arm. Okay, no. Oh no, it is. That's the spell that the dual blade boss in where was that? Is it here? I think it was the boss in here. That's the spell that they were using to make their sword really big. And then swing it around in a big loop. So fucking annoying. Fucking can't hit your ass underneath that rock, man. Well, it looks like a big church. Nice. Circles the whole time, huh? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Kill in one hit. Okay. How long is your fucking reach? Glinting nail? Another one! Fuck off, game! Whoa. Yuri, beloved child taken before his time. Cathedral of Manus Mater. Meter. Matir. Manus Matir. I like the last option. Matir. It is certainly a cathedral. It's kind of hard to see much of anything in here, though. Should light this place up. Have a party or something. Alright. Cathedral on Thursday. And probably some more stuff. I don't know if this will take me that long. We'll see. There might be a boss in here. With how big it is. But at the same time, I guess it did look pretty tall from the outside. So we'll see. But yeah, this will be... Can I go this way? I might regret this. Okay, no, we're good. No fog wall. Oh, something at nighttime. Okay. Well, maybe that's all there is then. Maybe it's just that one area in there, and there's something special to do at night. In which case, we'll try that next time. But I am gonna shut down the stream for today, and we'll play more of this on Thursday, and then be back on the Dragon Quest train for Friday, Saturday, and Red Dead Redemption 2 again on Sunday. I think I'm short. Yeah, I'm short 5K, 4.5K, so. Kings Canyon Park. Sounds good. Have fun. That is it for me. Hopefully by the time I see you guys Thursday with more Elden Ring, I will finally feel better. Fingers crossed. Whew. Until then, have a good rest of your day or night, or whatever time it might be for you. I'll see you guys later.